Well, Brian Carter joins me now live from Mati. And Brian, we saw Prime Minister Tsipras visiting the town this morning. What did he have to say?
Hello, Belle. Well, I didn't spot Mr. Tsipras, and neither did many other journalists that are still here in Mati. Apparently, his visit was really announced at the last minute. From what we know is that he apparently paid a visit to some of the survivors, also to the first aid responders, to the firefighters, to the policemen. But we don't know more at this stage. Perhaps Mr. Tsipras was trying to avoid what happened to his defense minister, Mr. Panos Kamenos, who was here a few days ago and who was really heckled by the people of Mati because of what they see is the government's failure to respond appropriately to the blaze that destroyed the area here. And we know that Mr. Tsipras, the Prime Minister, is under extreme pressure at the moment. The opposition is coming down hard on him, and so is the public opinion that who doesn't understand how the death toll can be so high here in Mati. Now the Prime Minister pledged a series of changes, especially on these unplanned constructions that you see in Mati, but also in some of the other villages around where some of the buildings are really built on the sea, blocking access to the sea and trapping potential flames. Others also point to the state of the roads, and it's true that in some areas of Mati the roads are extremely narrow. As soon as you get more than 2 or 3 cars, there's a little traffic jam. So you can imagine in a situation of panic with the whole village trying to escape, you can understand how such a tragedy could unfold here in Mati.
Yeah, and Brian, there are still a lot of people missing. What's going on with the search and rescue operation? Where are we on that?
Well, we know officially that there are still 25 people missing, potentially people that fled to the sea and that drowned. So there are a lot of divers at the moment, volunteer divers that are trying to find for dead bodies. The Red Cross, as you saw in the package, is still touring as well to find some of the bodies. We know that today as well, some services will start inspecting the houses, like the one behind me that is completely destroyed, in order potentially to demolish the house. But besides that, the atmosphere here in Mati is pretty quiet. I spoke with some of the people that have come back to their houses, including one gentleman of about 60 years old, and he told me, I can't speak, I lost my mind, I was just able to save my family. And as he was telling me that, you could see he was really holding back his tears, and really you could feel the emotion in his voice because his house was basically in the same state as this one. So obviously still a lot of emotion here in Mati, and also some anger. Some of the locals I spoke to told me that they don't believe the official number of missing people to be at 25. They think it could be much higher. They think that the government is hiding something. Some people are also trying to find responsibilities, and you have all sorts of theories out there, but there's nothing confirmed at the moment. The next few days or weeks will be the time for questions, for hard questions, to really get a complete picture of what really happened here.